inside and outside of the castle. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Revelio.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms?
Exactly what you might expect. I think you will enjoy.
Can you tell me more about the defense?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies. A mastery of defense. Fortunately,
You mentioned...
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village. You should be able to find all of the... You will also, I imagine...
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional. Judging by your adept use of...
He did, Professor.
My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belonging.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring...
Exploring ruins? Well, Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid...
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there.
Well, I'm just glad. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon.
Very well. Enough. Might I rely on you, Professor?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And
Yes, Professor.
come and find me in my... And we'll...
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility and she may feel
Understood.
Good. Happily, you have... Speaking of, why don't I show you the clever inch? Unfold it and... The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an I shall reach out when I... For now...
Protego! Revelio.
Yes, Professor Binns does go wrong.
Revelio.
Romans tend to go on a bit.
The Chudley Cannons are going to be unbeatable next season. You
Some
just
of
wait
us
and
don't
see.
necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
I suppose one.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm not
lies.
telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fine, fine. It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Accio.
Now, think of this like excellent control there. Not to worry. That's it! Don't lose your composure. Splendid! Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Accio.
Stay focused.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Very good.
Here we go.
Accio.
Nicely done.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Accio.
That's it.
Be sharp. That is how it's done. Brilliant. Here we go. Phew.
Accio.
Not to worry. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school, but it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a... I remember the first time I saw it, and then it...
It's nice to learn about another wizarding.
Thank you for asking. I think Professor Ronan wants to... Until next time.
Of course.
Revelio.
You can use Accio on humans.
Accio!
If you're so inclined.
Well, you need some clothing to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
A word, if you would.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere.
Accio!
Really?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the... Expect to hear from me soon regarding a specialist.
Revelio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student. Hope your first day's going well.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, well, better see to my charms homework.
Accio!
In my opinion, divination is a relevant role.
Accio! Revelio. Lumos.
It's so much better when it gets dark.
Revelio. Accio. Protego. Revelio.
I met some of my best friends inside. Nothing like thinking you're all about to die.
Accio.
Quidditch professionally when I'm older. I'd make a
Revelio. Revelio. Protego! Revelio.
I wish Professor Garden.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
This is my sister's first year at Hogwarts. See me in the halls. I cast her as a teacher.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel. Let's just...
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Stupefying. Complicates things. Leviosa!
If only all of my students were as adept. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the...
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned? Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the... Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the you just have to be clever enough not...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Pleasure. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower. Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Levioso!
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Revelio.
It's been ages since I've sent an owl back home. My father will be worrying.
Levioso! Revelio! Lumos!
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I was distracted by the heaves around.
Revelio!
Whee! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory. Not for
Revelio.
the league. He's Peas, you'll make me late. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her. I behave like a
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duels. It's our way of determining and to live.
Of course. Dueling.
I agree. Your first time I'll pair you. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Levioso! Protego! Come on!
Levioso!
There goes my way. Lumos.
Levioso! Expulso!
Lumos.
Expulso!
Protego! Stupefy!
That's all you've got?
Levioso!
Find the one!
Stupefy!
Expulso! Even one more!
Levioso!
You're better than that!
Act like a winner!
Protego! Stupefy!
one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
If you could just tread carefully, that's all I ask.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
House ghosts can procure rancid meat and no one says a word. One bad whiff here and ooh, there's an outcry. Please do be mindful where you walk, won't you? Only if you step on the wrong tile, there's a... Oh dear.
Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
Do mind where you're stepping? They'll only think it's me. The unfairness of being hung here.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Oh, my exams. Not one of them deserves. Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him.
Revelio.
Spot.